Good morning, everyone. This is John Fitzgerald, President of PHR Insurance, and this is a brief overview of our outstanding final expense marketing program. You'll get information on our carriers, training, our exclusive and local lead programs, and your six-figure income potential. We're going to cover a lot in a short time, so here we go. First, I want to go over a brief history of PHR so that you can get a feel for what our values are and kind of what we're about. I started PHR Insurance with a partner when I left a very large, multi-level marketing-based insurance broker that specialized in mortgage protection. Why did I leave? Because I wanted an actual sales organization. I wanted to support agents who just wanted to make a living and didn't want to have to recruit their friends and family to sell life insurance. So, with a good chunk of business under our belt, my partner and I went out and negotiated some great contracts for the agency with some top carriers, and that gave us the room to pass those top contracts on to our agents and to continue to fund our mortgage protection lead programs. That was late 2008, and our timing could not have been worse. Right at that time, the mortgage protection market died a horrible and miserable death, as I'm sure all of you are aware. By the way, PHR Insurance stands for Pacific Home Rescue. As to our mortgage protection background. So if you want to know what PHR stands for, there you go. So in 2009, we stopped, looked around, and asked ourselves what markets were left and can we generate leads for our agents? The answer was final expense, and it's been upward and onward ever since. We still promote sales over recruiting and use a lot of technology to make things more efficient for our agents and our managers. So why sell final expense? Well, reason number one would be the lifelong residual income that these policies pay to you, the agent. Reason number two would be the lifelong residual income that these policies pay to you, the agent. Did I mention that these policies pay lifelong residual income? Of course, there are other reasons, but those are my favorite. The other reasons are that the senior market is a growing demographic, and we can produce exclusive and local leads for you in it. It allows for more daytime appointments, and unlike mortgage protection or traditional life, these policies have very liberal underwriting. They all issue and pay quickly. And on a more personal note, these policies do actually help people. It's my goal to eliminate the rest in peace car wash. My hometown, I kid you not, every weekend, somebody's out there washing cars to cover somebody else's funeral. There's no need for it. We can help, and I just shake my head when I drive by. This is a product that can help people. So if you do enjoy helping people and enjoy making money, you are in the right place. Now, these are our primary carriers. All of these are top-rated financial institutions. All offer simplified issue whole life policies with competitive rates and quick turnaround times. All have very liberal underwriting. All offer 75% commission annualization and daily pay with exceptional residual incomes starting day one. By the way, PHR Insurance does not have a vesting period. You start earning the residuals that you deserve with your very first policy. If, for whatever reason, we cannot get you with one of our primary carriers, we do have a small handful of other carriers we might be able to place you with, including some top guaranteed issue providers, fraternal carriers with great member benefits, carriers that do not require E&O coverage for appointment, if that's an issue for you right now. We even have carriers that will take those pesky Social Security debit cards you frequently see in the senior market as payment, and they will pay you in advance. So when it comes to carriers, please don't worry. We do have you covered. Now, PHR Insurance also provides expert proven training through our affiliation with Legacy Safeguard. Legacy Safeguard has created a comprehensive turnkey marketing system to help you be successful in offering the Legacy Safeguard service and their industry-leading final expense solutions to your clients and the community that you serve. If you study this information and apply all of the techniques that we have outlined for you, there is no doubt that you will be successful in selling more final expense. Training modules include, but are not limited to, setting appointments, door knocking, client presentation, overcoming objections, turnkey awesome referral system, and closing the sale. Now, as far as leads go, leads. When you need milk, it's good to own the cow. The great thing about working with PHR Insurance is we own our own lead generation through our affiliate, our sub-company, I guess you could say, Quantum Lead Solutions. These are proven local and exclusive leads that are sought after by agents and agencies across the country. And since you are a part of PHR Insurance, you get greatly reduced lead pricing, top priority for lead production, no worrying about where in the lineup you might be. PHR agents always take first up. Same with processing. PHR agents always come first. We will get you your leads faster than anybody else. We also offer exclusive territories. PHR agents always get first dibs on an area. If we only have room for one agent in an area, if we can only generate leads for one agent in an area, the PHR agent gets it, period. So there are some huge advantages to working with PHR. We own this whole process, and you benefit from it. Now, as far as leads go, lead options, number one, our live life leads. With live life leads, a live telemarketer in our call center handles the call all the way through and screens for prospects who want to speak to you about burial insurance. The prospect is told, this is burial insurance, 3 times during the call. Your name is used 4 times during the call. An anchor question regarding the prospect's favorite color is used to further cement the call in the prospect's mind. You get a recorded copy of all calls and a copy of all the data used to generate those calls. Leads are delivered fresh to your exclusive online file, and we can usually start generating leads for you within about 3 days, 2 to 3 days of when you order them. Leads are generated locally within 30 miles or less of the zip code you provide, and they're extremely affordable, as low as $12.95 per lead. We also do offer financing if you can qualify for it. So, lead option number 2, our exclusive Press 1 leads. If you're not familiar with Press 1 leads, what they are is a double qualified telemarketing lead, where a live telemarketer interacts with the prospect briefly and then transfers them to a pre-recorded message regarding burial insurance. The prospect listens to the message and is prompted to press 1 and leave their name, address, and phone number for a local agent to get back to them. These recordings are then screened for bogus information, transcribed, and emailed to you. Only messages that have a coherent name, address, and phone number become leads. The leads are fresh, literally less than 24 hours old. You will be emailed the leads the day after the prospect has interacted with that dialing system. Most of our agents would put the quality of these leads on par with, if not better than, direct mail. You have to agree they're extremely affordable at only $17.16 per lead. Now, we do also offer direct mail. We're all familiar with direct mail. The direct mail leads that we use are small postcards where the seniors check a box for coverage desired, fill out their name and address, and drop them back in the mailbox. The advantages of the PHR direct mail leads are, 1, the demographics that we pull from are 15 to 50,000 in income, ages 50 to 80. So we're not scraping the bottom of the barrel economically to generate these leads for you. Direct mail leads require more effort by the prospect. I mean, you'd agree, no one takes the time to fill something out and drop it in their mailbox unless they're seriously interested, correct? And it is a tactile lead, which improves your success when door knocking. Now you will have something in their handwriting and can say, here, you filled this out, and I've been unable to get a hold of you, so I wanted to drop by. Leads are emailed out to you the same day that we receive them, and finally, they are also very affordable, between $200 to $300 per 1,000-piece mailer based on production. But if you've shopped around at all for mail pieces, you know that even at $300 per 1,000, our top price, this is a huge bargain compared to what's out there in the retail market. Now, here are the PHR Insurance promotional guidelines. I want to make it clear that these are guidelines. They are not laws. They are not written in stone. If you want to know where you're going to fall within these guidelines, please contact the person who invited you here, and they'll let you know. Our bottom level contract is a generous 80%. Production requirements for 80% are only $3,000 in paid annual premium. I mean that's part-time. $6,000 for an 85% contract, $8,000 for a 90% contract, $10,000 in paid annual premium for a 95% contract. We do offer a 100% contract for agents doing $15,000 in premium or better per month, but honestly, the easiest and most beneficial way to achieve the upper commission levels is to become an agency builder, and we have a powerful program that can assist you in doing just that. If you're interested in building a serious nest egg for your family and you, I encourage you to talk to whomever invited you on this webinar about that awesome opportunity. But even from just a sales agent standpoint, I mean, you'll have to agree these are the best and most agent-friendly promotional guidelines of any insurance carrier. Hope you don't mind that little screen that came up. If you'd find better, I mean, you'd already be there, right? So let's talk income. First, I like to be conservative. If you want to have, I want you to have a realistic expectation of the type of income you will earn without a lot of pie-in-the-sky hype that you'll see from a lot of other organizations. So let's look at some numbers. Again, being conservative. Let's say you're at an 80% contract and close only an average of 4 cases per week. And let's say your average policy is $60 a month in premium. So you're turning in about $2,880 in annual premium per week. Now let's even be more conservative and say that only $2,500 of that actually pays out for whatever reason. Either they were declined or they changed their mind or whatever. You're getting paid on $2,500 per week in annual premium, and let's assume that you only work 50 weeks out of the year. You're taking a 2-week vacation because, quite frankly, at that point you'll have earned it. You're still going to be at $100,000 a year in income. It's easy math. 2,500 times 50 times 80 equals 100,000. But it doesn't end there. And check it out. And again, this is the great thing about final expense. It's that residual income, that income stream that will last you for the life of the policy. So let's go back to the same assumption that you're in an 80% contract closing approximately 4 applications per week and working 50 weeks a year. These numbers are based on Monumental's residual income schedule at 80% commission. So if you're wondering where we're getting the little 5% from, that's where we're getting it from. Year 1, again, you made $100,000, which is freaking phenomenal. I mean, in this economy, $100,000, that's a great income. But again, the awesome thing is that year 2, you're going to get paid again on the business you sold year 1 to the tune of $5,000. Year 3, you're now getting paid on what you sold both years 1 and 2 to the tune of $10,000. Year 4, $15,000. Year 5, $20,000. By year 5, you're getting paid $20,000 a year in residual income. How much money are you making on the mortgage protection policies you may have sold, 2, 3, 5 years ago? I've been there on the mortgage protection side, so I can tell you the answer to that is pretty much nothing. I mean, you'd much rather obviously get paid something than nothing, right? Now, as far as lead orders go and agent expectations go, here's our view. We are looking for agents that want to work and want to make money. So lead orders are expected. We are not saying that you've got to spend $2,000 a month on leads. Unlike some organizations, we don't put you on a standing order lead program until you drown in lead bills and go broke. But we are saying we hire agents with the expectation that they will be ordering leads and turning in business. Otherwise, what's the point? The minimum lead quantity for a Press 1 lead order is 25. Quantity for a Live Life lead order is 20. Minimum mail drop is 1,000. I mean, the only way that we can keep the cost down of these leads is to have minimum quantities. I mean, that makes sense, right? Now, to be honest, if you don't have the money for leads, then this is probably not for you right now. Maybe later on down the line it will be. Though, again, we might be able to do some lead financing. But with as fast as this program does pay you, I mean, you could put your leads on a credit card and literally have thousands of dollars in your bank account before you ever have to make that first payment. Lastly, I want to wrap up with some fun stuff. If you've not been on an insurance company-sponsored incentive trip, you're really missing out. Your spouse will think you walk on water. Take them on one of these trips. Here are a few of the current offerings from our carriers. A trip to Monte Carlo, which, I hear Monte Carlo's, an okay place to visit. Mediterranean cruise, a trip to Miami, all for 2, all expenses paid, easy to qualify for, and frankly, you deserve to go. So let's go. So bottom line, you have to ask yourself, why are you on this call? I mean, if you were truly happy doing what you're doing now, you wouldn't be. So now is the time to take action and create for yourself the lifestyle you will be happy with. It's time now to contact the person who referred you here, get contracted, and start making some serious cash. Thanks for your time, and we do look forward to working with you. Take care.